ISNA. All right, that was a little better, but you're gonna be really hyped up after this one. So I am truly blessed and honored to be here. My name is Linda Sarsour. I'm the Executive Director at the Arab American Association of New York and co-founder of the first Muslim online organizing platform, Empower Change. And today I have the privilege of introducing to you two remarkable human beings. But before I introduce them, I want to talk about this other guy. So there's a guy who thinks that he's going to be the next president of the United States of America. And he keeps telling us that he's going to make America great again. And as an activist, as a social justice activist, as a civil rights activist, I know that our country has a far from becoming a great nation. But in all of the glories and the rights that we are privileged to have in our country, what this man forgets, it is people like us who have made this nation what it is today. Our lineage, sisters and brothers, is very deep in this nation. It goes so deep before the founding of the United States of America. We have contributed to this nation as American Muslims. It has been built on the backs of enslaved African Muslims. We as immigrant communities have contributed as entrepreneurs, as academics, as professionals, as workers. So we don't need no man who's trying to be the next president of the United States of America tell me nothing about America being great, because I and you have made this nation the nation that it is today. Now you guys know, just invite me on national television and give me a chance to crack down on this American fascist. But then I got beat in the process. A remarkable moment happened at the DNC, at the Democratic National Convention, that I got to witness in person. I was a New York State delegate for Bernie Sanders, so I had front row seats. You know I had to talk about Bernie Sanders, people, come on. I'm still not over that. I'm still traumatized, but I'll get over it. And then a remarkable thing happened. Two angels, two human beings came up to the stage and lit that stage on fire. And that was our Uncle Khizr Khan and his beautiful and strong and amazing wife, Auntie Ghazala Khan. Uncle Khizr was like, I don't need a teleprompter. He's like, don't tell me what to say, because I know exactly what I'm going to say. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to be unapologetically Muslim. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to tell Donald Trump what he really needs to hear, which is that we as American Muslims know exactly what the US Constitution says, and we expect those who are going to be the leaders of the United States of America to abide by that Constitution, which is why Donald Trump will never see the walls of the White House. But that wasn't just it for me as an American Muslim woman. Donald Trump doubled down and said, why didn't Khizr Khan's wife speak? And he is so blinded by his arrogance, by his misinformation, by his hatred for Muslims, that he was able to not see the power, the grace of Ghazala Khan, who inspired millions of Muslim women across the world, including American Muslim here at ISNA, for us to start a national and international campaign called Can You Hear Us Now? We do not have to scream, we do not have to speak for people to know that we as Muslim women are powerful women, that we are the foundations of our communities and our institutions, and it is because of us that our communities thrive. So I want you, ISNA, to welcome two of the most inspiring people that have come into our lives. Uncle Khizr Khan and Auntie Ghazala
just say thank you very much for the love and respect that I'm receiving. I haven't imagined this. This is all from Allah. He made that path that we have to walk. And I'm so grateful for all of you and all of America and then all of the world. For the love, really, I feel so close to you guys that you can imagine that I have given one son and I got that many back. Thank you very much.
I would walk into home after parking my car in the garage, and I'll go to the family and they would look at me. They'll say, "Why are you crying?" And they wouldn't believe me that I just listened to Linda on the radio. She's so inspiring, so wonderful advocate of our voice and the voice of those that do not have voice. Linda had been for all these years. God bless you. God keep you strong and continue to speak. We are so overwhelmed to be here. I see my mentors, my leaders sitting everywhere. And I'll give you a couple of examples of how they have impacted our lives. Brother Jamal Badawi would come to visit the Islamic Center and we would clean the carpet a little better because he's coming. Dr. Saeed would come. We would be so eager to take them home, and I would ask Ghazala, cook extra meal because our brother is coming home. And the rest of the scholars sitting here, we are so honored and humbled to be standing in front of you. We believe, and I fully realize that you realize and this community realize that the burden of our scholar and scholars have gotten heavier because of the assault. Some people feel that this assault may be over. Assault on my community, assault on my religion will be over after November. Do not be mistaken. This assault is far beyond elections. So the burden of my leaders and my scholars is manifold. We are of the belief, and I am sure rest of you are, that ink of the pen of the scholars is more sacred than the blood of the martyr. So congratulations for leading us in this trying time. There comes a time in each group of believers historically when they are tested. And this is the time that the Muslim Ummah is being tested. I want us to, and I want our scholars to teach us how to deal with this test. Because inshallah one day when we will stand in front of our Allah, Rahmatul lil Alameen will be witness to us. And we will be able to say that because of these scholars, we were able to come through. We were able to wipe the smear from the face of our religion. And inshallah we will do this. You will teach us how to walk through this smear, how to clean the face of my deen and my religion, how to stand in front of my Allah and in the witness of Rahmatul lil Alameen to say that we got our religion back from those who have smeared our religion, be it here or be it international. We want you to teach us how to condemn violence. We are looking towards you to teach us how to deal with this chaos that is generated locally, how to participate in this process, how to be the citizen of democracy. You're the one that have taught us, you're the one that brought us here, you're the one that have carried us thus far, continue to carry us, and we will be so grateful, we will be so humbled because of your hard work. We will continue to pray for your safety, for your health. You will teach us how to be the true Muslim dealing with the issues of immigration. I shared the story of our town, Charlottesville. This is what we have done. And this is just a modest example, following the lead of these leaders and scholars, reading them, reading their books, reading their articles, listening to them at various forums. This is what we got, my little town has done. We have a retired Colonel of the United States Army, Colonel LaRue. I have his permission to mention his name. He has formed a group of welcoming the refugees from Afghanistan. Every family that has come to Charlottesville, Virginia has a mentor, a Muslim mentor, a women mentor, a man mentor, and children mentor. They go to their schools. They take them for shopping. They register them, the students register them for healthcare. That will take us through this crisis, not simply supporting them by voice, but by actions. I am sure the scholars that are sitting here and the community that sits here is going to go back and will adopt a family that comes to your community. This is what we are doing in Charlottesville, and we will continue to do, and we will continue to look up to the guidance that will come from ISNA, that will come from the scholars. Each and every one of us owes to our faith that we adopt, that any time a group of refugees arrives, they already have a welcome committee of Muslims receiving them here, so they are not in a strange land. We cannot rely on the government. The other faith